Hi, I thought it would be fun to do like state fair food, county fair food, and rodeo food because it's kind of the same. So if you want to sign for like state fair, for example, because that's coming up. So you have your S hand shape, and remember this is like nothing, and state, state. That's any state. And then we do the state fair. So fair we associate with a Ferris wheel, right, and a roller coaster too, but really a big Ferris wheel. So that's what we're going to sign for fair, and that's what most deaf people sign for fair, the county fair, or I'll show you rodeo in a second. So we have our bent V. It's in the bent V hand shape, and then we're going to be like it's like the chairs on the Ferris wheel. So now we're just going to go around and around in a big Ferris wheel. So this is the fair. And then if you wanted to, if you want to do the rodeo, it's like you're having this rope. You know how you have a rope and you're going to rope a steer or something like that. But we do have both R's, and your hands face each other. The rodeo. Always go up because you're kind of roping whatever. So the rodeo, the fair, a county fair or a state fair. And if it's a county fair, we did this as country, but you also do this for county with the Y hand shape, a county. But I thought it'd be fun. I mean, we could do some of the rides, but I don't really know what the rides are. I haven't been in such a long time for the rides. I go for the food, or usually I'm interpreting the musical guest. So the last time I went to the rodeo, and I ate all this food that you never get anywhere else, and I was sick. Anyway, but just let you know, you do get sick eating all that food, but it's really good when you're eating it. So the basic things that you're gonna get is like a hamburger, and this is probably in the hand shape videos, but let's do it all together. So because you're making your patty, and a hot dog. And if you'll remember some of those old pictures that you see, the sausages are kind of hanging and they're tied, and then you have a little bit of sausage and it's tied again. And so that's what you're looking at. And this is hot dog, even the modern day hot dog or sausage. It's the same sign. So let's do some of those kind of like a funnel cake. Who doesn't like a funnel cake? Anyway, so it's, but you could have a funnel cake, or you could even do how it's do like the funnel cake, and then they sprinkle the powdered sugar. Now, unfortunately, a lot of these will be finger spelled, and some will have signs to it. But I don't want to discourage you or thinking, oh, I'll just finger spell it all, because sometimes it is fun to kind of learn some of the other things that they do, like the fried pickles. So those are pretty good, and they have this. I guess they still have the pickle chips, and you dip it in the ranch. So when you do so you want to do your pickle. So it's a K hand shape on your chin. Pickle. The K turns into a P, and this is the sign for pickle. So you can do pickled chips. I usually spell it but this is a chip, because you think about a piece of wood and you're and you're whittling, and it's a chip of wood, so that's chip. So you can do pickled chips. They're fried with an F, because this is cook and this is fried. It's not French fries, that's different. It's fried. Or if you want to spell fried, but this is fried, because a lot of fair food is fried. Okay. So sausage on a stick. That's what you see a lot. The sausage on a stick, right? So a lot of it's pantomime. Let's see. Let's look for something that's. And you have the brisket or the beef sandwiches. You can spell brisket. Pork sandwiches. And then What's another one? So the different, so we know this is ice cream. We're holding our cone. It's ice cream. It doesn't matter if it's in a cup or if it's in a cone. This is the sign for ice cream. So you can do the pineapple. I think I just saw one that was pineapple ice cream cone. You can have all the different ice cream. I think we did that on episode 61. It's about foods, and we did ice cream. Um, so the gelato, I don't know what that's. There's a sign for that, so I would probably spell gelato. And it's a type of ice cream. Nachos, it is also signed, but you can say, oh, we got all those chips, and then they have the cheese, right? And then they have the chili, and a lot of people will do, like chili. That's another sign for chili, and they pour it on there, and then they have, those the hot peppers. You can also spell jalapeno, and they cut them up and they sprinkle it all in there, and cheese, and then you eat it. So most people know it's nachos, but nachos is spelled. Like I said, sometimes these, just like medical, a lot of people want what's the sign for, and a lot of medical is either you're acting it out or it's spelled. So unfortunately, that's the hard part, or the easy part, right? Because you can spell it. So let's see what else. I was looking for the fun foods. They have some really weird foods. Cotton candy. So here's cotton because it's soft, right? Cotton candy. Cotton candy. And then they have the blue and the pink and whatever colors that they have, or the mixed color. And I was looking for some fried collard green. So you would have the collard greens, and they're fried, and I would go, that would be something that you just want to go try it out just because. A fried Twinkie. So you would spell Twinkie and do fried. So this is the sign for fried. That's a good one when you go to the county fair or the state fair or a rodeo. You need to know the sign for fried. So, and the fried Oreos. How would you say, like the cookies, the Oreos, and then you fry them? Yeah. Your tendency is to want to dip because you put it into the hot oil. So your tendency is wanting to go, I'll just do, but this is dye. Remember we did our film, or we dye something. That's what that's used for instead of frying. But I think sometimes that's our tendency to do that. And so we do chicken fried steak, or fried chicken. Here's one that I like, the mac and cheese. So this is this is spaghetti because it's twirling, but macaroni is an M, and you twirl it because you want to have the same consistency. Because if you do this, that's microwave. So macaroni and cheese, and they fry it into those small little bites. You could even do, those small macaroni and cheese. They fry it. Oh yeah, good. It's delicious. So, and then what else is there? They have, this is, I just lost it. Anyway, the new foods, bacon, like if you have a hamburger with cheese and bacon and mushrooms and barbecue sauce, and you would have a corn dog. You could even do that, even though it's not correct. I mean, it's made with cornmeal, but corn dog, you could even do that. A turkey leg, because they're big, right? And you get those at the Renaissance Fair too. Let's do some of the new foods, because that'll be kind of hard, but let's see what we're going to see at the fair. They've got these like tacos that have, it's a lot of sugar in it, and it's not really telling you what's in it, but it's got like strawberries, and it has like whipped cream. And instead of that, I put that. And then they put caramel over it, but it looks like a taco. And then of course you have your Dippin' Dots ice cream, and then candied pork bacon bites. And because it's a bite, you don't. It's something that you just grab and you eat. I would do that. So they have all kinds. They have a sandwich in a sandwich. Who knew? So let's see what's in that sandwich. So you have mushrooms, and then you have like, it's arugula, so it's kind of like lettuce, and then you have meat, the I can't even talk. Anyway, and then they melt the cheese, and they have different cheeses, and then they put that inside a regular grilled cheese sandwich. Sounds good. And then, oh my goodness, they have all kinds of stuff. They have like cheesecake with churro, which is some cinnamon and some sugar, and some chocolate. It's They put that on there, and then cookie butter nachos. Sounds good, doesn't it? It's making our stomach hurt, right? And then, of course, they have Italian, an I, and then you put a cross on it because they are a Catholic nation, most of them. So you do, that's the sign for Italy or Italian, and then you can either spell ice or you can do the sign for ice, Italian ice. And they have different options, different flavors. And then they have what they call a cookie. And that is like a roll, like those crescent rolls. And then they put a cookie on top. So, yeah. And then inside they'll have like cookie dough. Yeah, they have all different kinds. And then they have this fried ribs. They have that. That looks good. And then they have like in a cup, and they have 3 meats like bacon and jerky, and what else do they have? And the street corn. So street corn, that's how I would sign it, just street corn. And oh, that's really good. It's a Mexican dish, if y'all are not sure about that. So, fat bacon pickle fries. Oh my gosh. They just think of all kinds of stuff to make. So I'm sure when they're at home, they are just making all kinds of stuff. A fried apple, and then cinnamon, and who knows how to spell that? Pancake or crepe. It's a real thin pancake. It's crepe, and they fry that. And see, I'm seeing pictures. So anyway, I'm trying to think of, these are the new foods. And so, pizza. So we have our bent V as well. And then we're going to, and remember this is Z. Well, now we're going to take our bent V and we're going to do 2 Z's and an A. That's pizza. Pizza. Get a little flair on there. So you're doing a Z with a double, with a bent V hand shape, and you're going to do it in a Z hand shape, and then add an A. Pizza. So you're just drawing a Z with your bent V. Pizza. So I wanted to get all the major stuff in there. The hot Cheetos, you know, they crumble it on a lot of things and then they'll fry it. This macaroni and cheese looks really good. Okay. They have all kind of bananas. They have a lot of those. And then when you're talking about like shaved ice, you know, like I said, the ice or the, you know, so it's like um, you can do like shaved ice and have all the different flavors that they have on there. And those you have to spell because they kind of invent a name. They have a potato, a bent V potato chip drink. Potato chip drink. Oh my gosh. The macaron ice tower Mexican street corn pizza. Mexican street corn pizza. You'll have to go get it now just so you have to use it. And remember, and a sub sandwich. Remember we did New York with the white hand shape? And you might have to go look back at the hand shapes. And then we had Subway. So you could say a Subway sandwich. You could do that. Or a sub sandwich. But if you want to do Subway, that's fine. Anyway, there's like donuts, like a D inside, and you're doing the D. I know I'm going kind of long, but I was just kind of marveling over all these different foods, and so you can make sure if unless you want to specify the name of the meat, I would do this for beef or any kind of meat, and then chicken, turkey. So that you can have all that. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you can say pastrami or whatever. You would have to spell that because there's not a sign for that. So in the nachos, that's finger spelled. So unfortunately, I'm just looking through and the ice cream and all the different. So think about it. What you would, or if you go to the fair, think about what you have and how would you describe that to somebody? Because most of these are just kind of made up. And like this is here's something fun. A Texas barbecue, BBQ, rib, and then they use like those deviled eggs. Remember the Y hand shape? I mean, the H hand shape? H hand shape. I'm so sorry. So Texas barbecue rib, so you have meat, so it's beef, and they use deviled eggs. Oh my gosh. Anyway, looks pretty good. And so then they have this hamburger with beef, bacon, cheese, and fried pickles, plus some sauce. And I think they add an egg to that. So make sure that you just know all the basic foods. Go back and look at number 61, and then this is like fair food or rodeo food. So you can use that same thing, even if it's the state fair or a county fair. It's the same sign. So anyway, have fun with the fair food, and I will see you later. Practice. Bye.